Y'all better not make me get up off this couch. Alright, let's do this. Hello, my name is Brianna, and welcome to Carefree Bree. I finally made it to YouTube. Hey! For those of you who are not familiar with me, I launched my blog, Carefree Bree, back in February, and I've been steadily posting my blogs every week, and then also an L's and W's segment on there that I do weekly as well, and everyone seemed to love that segment, so I decided to expand it via YouTube. Basically what I do is I go through a run through of my week, and every day I give L's for losses and W's for wins. So I basically recant what has been going on for the week and then also deem it like an L or a W overall. And then what I'm going to do with this channel is, do that as well as give entities or people or whatever L's and W's for the week as well. So this should be very, very fun. I'm still doing that segment on my blog, and I post it every Wednesday, and then I'm going to post this blog every Thursday. That way they can, be in sync with each other and we can discuss those things. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know what just happened. This is Audrey. She will be making many appearances because she feels entitled to do so. And she gets very jealous when I give attention to anybody except for her. So I figured that I'll go ahead and get started. Yeah, so let's go. But first. Good. It's ginger. Yeah. Let me cut it out. It's not no ASR in video. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Thursday of last week. Since I'm making this video on a Wednesday and we're posting it on a Thursday, I'll go ahead and start recapping from Thursday of last week. So last week, I'll start with my L. My L. Girl. Lip gloss is great until you have a cat and then all of a sudden her hair goes everywhere and you're just like, ugh, yuck. Okay. But yeah, my L for Thursday was that I was sick. Yeah, sometimes I get sick and my body does like really strange things, and that kind of puts me out for the day. So I was basically at home trying to recover from that. But the W from that was that I got to spend some time catching up on things like, the presidential debates that were going on for the Democratic Party. A lot of very interesting things happened in those debates. We will get to that later on down the road. But I mean, I'm very hopeful and also very terrified. So we will see how this goes. I will, suggest one thing. If we could stop the whole, trying to one-up each other by speaking Spanish poorly thing, that's really awkward. It's like that one episode of The Office where Jim was talking about how Jan and Michael at the dinner party were having like a secret contest to see who could make their guests more uncomfortable. And that's what it felt like when everyone just started speaking Spanish, very poorly. Just sprinkling in words, también, like los dos manos, like stuff like that doesn't make sense. Let's not, okay? All right. Friday, my L was showing up to work late. I live in Chicago, Illinois. Transit can get pretty tough sometimes. It's like, one side or the other. It's either you're able to get to where you're going straight away, or, it just takes forever. A lot of transfers, a lot of stuff. And summertime, things heat up because activities are going on. I do know that the Stones were in town like last week. So that, made the traffic pretty hectic, and I was super late. It was this big thing. But the W was that I got to leave early. And ironically, because of being sick. I was sick, so like Friday was my appointment to check up on me and stuff like that. And so that's why I was able to leave work early. So yeah, I came late, but I left early. And that's the important part. I got to leave, okay? So yeah, and most importantly, I got to leave for something like taking care of me. Saturday was just one of those days where you get up super early in the morning and you start running all these damn errands. What's a weekend without 2 days of fleeting happiness, basically? I was up since like 9, 10, going, running errands, picking up, groceries, prescriptions, nail stuff, eyebrows done, nails done, hair done, everything did, sure, but like I really wanted a nap, like, and I didn't get one. Something's wrong. So yeah, it's like I was super tired running around all day, but that made that night even better. My W was that I actually went out that night. I wasn't gonna go out at first because, like I said, I was tired. I was literally about to pop popcorn so I could catch up on my shows and stuff, but then my friend hit me up and he was like, hey, accompany me to go out. I want to kick it. I want to meet up with my friends. I want to have a good time. And my friends know this about me. I am not one to leave people hanging, especially when it comes to stuff like coming to get you, like pick you up if you need something, coming to accompany you someplace, being your wing woman for any type of scenario. I'm really good at that stuff. So of course I went out with them and we had a great time, met up with friends. I had a couple drinks. I hadn't drank like consistently like that in a while. Like I stopped drinking like a few months ago to just give my body a break, and then picked it back up when like my birthday season came back up a few weeks ago. It was really nice just being out with my friends and being able to just enjoy myself, have fun. You know how it is when you get some liquor in your system and some things and the music start going and they playing, all of your jams from the 90s and on, and it's just amazing, wonderful vibes. But that leads me to my L for Sunday, which was I woke up with a hangover. And the thing is, that made me mad is like I only had 2 drinks. Who gets hungover off of 2 drinks? But I forgot that, when you haven't had alcohol like that for a while, like it is gonna knock you on your ass, no matter how much of that shit you have. So you just gotta watch it. And then also, to be fair, I'm 26, so I'm not old, but I'm getting older. So that just means that I have to watch certain things. Like now my bedtime is like 9 o'clock, like stuff like that. Like I just get tired easier. So I need to watch it with my drinks and, intake of just like whatever I'm doing. It is what it is. And unfortunately, because I was hungover and because I woke up at like 12 o'clock, I missed the Pride Parade that went down in Chicago. I was so mad at myself. I was like, why did you do this? You have yourself to blame. How could you? Yeah, but like every year for Pride, I have a different friend who stays in the middle of Boys Town. Boys Town is a community in Chicago, for those of you who don't know, that is historically LGBTQ. Like a large population of folks from that community stay there. A lot of things are tailored towards that community. It's a safe space, to grow and thrive. He lives right off of Halstead, which is right where the parade comes along for the Pride Parade, and we can see it from his balcony. So he hosts a brunch every year, and we just drink and eat and watch the parade and just, really chill out. And I've gone for like the last 3 years, absolutely love it, and I didn't go because I was hungover. So that's my fault. I gotta take that out. It is what it is. There'll be Pride next year. I can still go visit him whenever I want, so that's fine. But the good part, though, about being hungover on a Sunday is that it gives me time to write for my blog. Every Sunday, like I said, I drop my new blog post of the week, and so because I went out that night before, I didn't have time to write, the night before, and so I was falling behind, so it allowed me to catch back up, which is pretty good. So things, work out the way they're supposed to work out, I guess. Time number 3, sick again. Do you notice a trend here at all? Yeah, my body just be doing stuff sometimes, and I can't stand her, and it is what it is. She treats me this way, and then I in turn talk about her this way, and then I wonder why she's mean to me, because we're mean to each other. We're mean back. But yeah, it's just part of me trying to figure things out. It is what it is. The good thing, though, was that allowed me to work from home. My boss let me do my work from home, since it was going to be hard to try and get out the house while you're not feeling well and stuff like that. So I got to work from home, which is good. And then that made it easier to create right after work because I didn't have to waste time trying to get back home. So I was able to get some stuff done, which is pretty good. Tuesday, though I was feeling better, I was slumped. Everyone knows how it is in the office the week of a holiday, especially one like the 4th, that's centered around food and drinks and just having a good time. And so you're anticipating the time you're gonna have off, and then you're dreading the time you're gonna have to go back. And that's what it was all this week at work, was just people fed up that they even have to be there in the first place. But yeah, everyone was on that. It is what it is. But the good part is, as soon as I got home, I was able to talk to my folks on the phone. I talked to every single member of my immediate family. I talked to both my parents, my sister briefly, and also my brother. And that's very important to me because I love my family and we're not always, you know, in the same place, but to be able to still connect with them is very important, to have that over the phone time with them. So thanks, family. Love you. Appreciate you. Which leads me to today. We've made it to L's and W's in real time. Today was also another blah day. That's my L. And, you know, kind of like the same as it has been this whole week. But I got to work from home again. Every Wednesday, my whole department at my job works from home. That's a nice incentive to keep going during the week. So I was able to be bored, but at least I got to be bored in my own bed. So yeah, that was the breakdown of my week. Now it is time to give the ruling for the week. Was my week overall an L or a W? I think this one's kind of a no-brainer. It was a W. Like, everything that I said was an L were things that, you know, weren't thrust upon me or happening necessarily to me. They were just things that were just happening. I got sick. I felt slumped. Yeah, but that's a given. That's gonna happen. It wasn't anything external, like my car broke down or someone stole XYZ or this happened and I had to go. It wasn't nothing huge. It was just the smaller things. And so I'm so appreciative for that. Thank you, God, for giving me a break for once. Oh, goodness. So thankful. But yeah, so this week was a W for the most part, definitely on the up and up, and especially being here talking to you guys is a huge W for me. So of course, it's great. So that means I'm gonna move it over to this week and analyze, you know, who got the biggest L and who got the biggest W of the week. So the entity or people, place, thing that I deem to have the biggest L for the week is New York Knicks fans. Not the team, but the fans. Not any other entities, but the fans. Y'all took it hard. Oh my goodness. Oh, I myself don't necessarily like the Knicks, but I'm not against them. I'm just a Chicago fan. That's who I root for. I'm not against nobody. So, of all these things, you can understand why I find this extremely funny, and I'm also very empathetic for your situation. First of all, I'm sure many of y'all know the Knicks took a very huge hit this week when it came to free agencies and getting people that they needed. They missed out on KD, and they missed out on Kyrie because they didn't want to throw no money. And they also missed out on Kawhi because they were trying to, you know, basically put people on the back end and have like little backup people for like, you know, prospects and stuff. It's a lot, and no, I'm not the most, you know, sports savvy person, but I know the basics and I know a little bit more than that. So you can call me like a B student when it comes to sports. No matter what, I feel sorry for the fans, always, because that's your team, especially for y'all who grew up in New York, like, that's you. And so to see this happen, like, when you guys were waiting on free agency and to see the executives just really rip it to y'all, to see that hurt. It was funny to watch, I ain't gonna lie, because Stephen A. lost his damn mind, and I'm also sure that Spike Lee's losing his damn mind, and that somebody at your job and your family, you know, on the go is losing their damn minds and trying to hold it together out in public. So if you see them, just say, hey, I'm sorry, man. It's like, ladies, you know, when your man be playing the game and you not really paying attention to him because you hungry and you just want to go eat, but he told you he got to finish this game, so you just waiting on him. And he start blabbering about how the game cheating, and you kind of got to console him and stuff. He talking about something, but he cheated, baby, cheated. The game cheated, man. I had it. And you just got to be like, oh no, babe, it's okay. I promise you good. It's okay. I know the game cheated, baby. I know. You want some food? We can go get some food. You know, like, you got to do that. You kind of got to not dumb it down, but you have to be attentive in a way that you necessarily don't want to be. It's like, I realize this is important to you, so I'm going to be here for you, but that's not really my problem. So, so it's like, I get it, Knicks fans, and I see you, and I'm sorry. But it's kind of funny, because it's not happening to me. Now, the W for the week, the person, place, thing, whatever, that got the biggest W and who won is Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X, 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 Yes, my guy went diamond this week. Not gold, not platinum, diamond. Yes. My guy came out the closet on the very last day of Pride. Now, for those who are Twitter savvy, y'all already knew that he was gay because he said it on Twitter like way before his music career popped off, right? Like when he was still doing threads and stuff online. But you know, the masses didn't know, so he came out, and he is widely supported by a whole bunch of people. Like everybody's basically backing him, and he's joking along with it to the folks who are ignorant or trying to, you know, make light of it or whatever. Like, he's really good at this. Like, he is the best troll I have ever seen. He's like a really nice troll, like a positive troll. The purpose of a troll is to get a reaction out of you. It's just his reaction is positive and it's funny, and he's the type of person that you want to follow even if he doesn't have a music career, because you know that he's gonna come with something new every single time. And he's still getting his coin for those of y'all who cutting up and being ignorant about it and stuff like that. When I tell you they played Old Town Road at the club this weekend, he is everywhere. His money is gonna stay long. So y'all haters, ooh, that's really good tea. We'll see how long your money is when this is all said and done. But congrats to him. He seems like a great guy. Can't wait to see what else he does. It is just so adorable. He's like the epitome of black boy joy. I love it. And that concludes this week's episode of Carefree Bree. Yay! Thank you guys so much for your support. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, I am available on social media if you want to follow. On Twitter, I am at Brianna Navy. That's BrianaNavy. It's akin to a very famous person who has a navy who I stan. If you know, you know. I am also on Instagram at SparkyFlies. It's SparkyFlies. Ooh, look at me spelling today. Okay. I also do have an option to donate if you would like to help me expand my brand. I have a PayPal and a Patreon. I'm going to include the links in the description below. So just a reminder, I post my blogs every Sunday at carefreebreeblog.com, and then I also do my little quick L's and W's segment that's only like a paragraph long every Wednesday, and that's going to catch us up to Thursdays when I vlog and come on here and talk to you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of your hair. It's been great spending time with you this week. This is Brianna signing off. I wish you infinite freedom and perfect peace. This has been Carefree Bree. See you in a week.